What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy. Welcome back to my next episode of the United States of Joe Winko. So, the winner of last episode's trivia question was James Jansma, so congratulations to him. And we're almost done building all the cities along Interstate 95. We just have one more here and one more here to go. But today, we're going to be making my next city right up here. And this city is going to be called Houlton, Maine, the last city along Interstate 95 in real life. However, in the United States of Joe Winko, Canada is also part of the United States of Joe Winko, so it's really going to be this city up here, which is going to be the last one on I-95. But in real life, Houlton, Maine is the last city on Interstate 95, and James Jansma is going to be the mayor of that. So congratulations to him for answering last episode's trivia question correctly, and let's get this party started. Okay, so first things first, let's add a whole bunch of trees. I notice that this area is really mountainous. Gonna have to do something about that because I need it to be like more even and leveled out so the highway can get through it. Yeah, it's difficult building areas on land that's mountainous. That's what I notice in this game when the terrain isn't smooth at all. Because my largest cities are actually all down south. Like Memphis, Tennessee, New Orleans, Louisiana, Jacksonville, Florida, and I think that's basically all of them, my biggest cities down south. But the reason why they grown so much and why they have so many people living in them is because the land is all flat and it's easier to zone places on there and for people to build stuff. That's kind of how it is in real life. That's why there's not many people living in West Virginia, because it's too mountainous and the terrain's too mountainous. Okay, so I appear to have added as many trees as I can. So, this next city... Whoops. Alright, James Jansma in Houlton, Maine. So yeah, congratulations, James, for becoming the mayor of my city, the United States of Joe Winko, and the United States of Joe Winko. God, I'm really out of it, am I? So, first things first, we need to add the money trees, which is what I add to all my cities in the United States of Joe Winko. That's how they all survive. And now let's build the rest of I-95. Well, not the rest of it, but the part of I-95 that actually goes through this town. I don't need to make it like extremely big, but I need to have it... Alright, I have an idea of how I could have it. Hopefully the terrain levels itself out as I build this road through it, but you never know. And I actually am going to have a subway going through this town too, because I have like most of the Northeast connected by subway. I really want to have all the cities, I mean all the states in the United States of Joe Winko connected by subway. Imagine if all the states in the USA were actually connected by subway in real life. That'd be crazy, but it'd be so cool though. Well, I guess, I don't know. I'm not sure if that would actually be possible, because there's some parts in the USA where you can't build stuff underground. Like in Florida, I don't think you could build stuff underground in Florida because I think they're worried that it might sink or something because the low elevation. I'm not sure what would happen if someone actually did try making a basement in Florida. I mean, because some people said that you would hit water if you tried digging a basement in Florida. So, like, Florida is basically like a floating thing with nothing under it. I don't really believe that at all. But you do hear about the sinkholes that happen a lot, so that's another scary thing. Well, that sinkholes can happen anywhere, but they get pretty terrifying in Florida. I mean, I'm always worried about hurricanes, but I never really worry about sinkholes very often, even though they're really bad. But the thing with sinkholes is, it depends on how bad the sinkhole is. I mean, if my stuff gets swallowed up by a sinkhole, I always just thought I could just reach into the sinkhole and pull it all out. I mean, yeah, it might be damaged, but still. Not exactly sure how that would work, but, yeah, I know it depends on the circumstances, though. Ugh, this land is so hilly and rocky. I have to build these winding roads. One going to Quebec City. That's going to be my next one after this. Spoiler alert. Then another road going this way. I don't think there's any city to the left of this at all. Let me see. Oh, there isn't a city going to the left of this. I mean, to the east of this. That's as far east as the map goes. Wow. I'm not even halfway through with this map yet, and I've been playing as it since year 2017. I'm not going to add so much entrance to Interstate 95, as I said earlier. It's going to be a small town. But I am going to add a road going this way. So how many roads are actually leading into this city? I see another one right there. Just gonna have this one go all the way there. There's already 2 roads going out of the city. Oh, that one connected nicely. More on-ramps for Interstate 95. And another road going this way. Let me see. What's to the... Alright, new city. That's what it says when there's a city that hasn't been zoned yet nearby. I mean, if there actually isn't anything, and when it's actually at the edge of the map, then it says, I think it says, Sim Nation. Is that what it says? Yep, Sim Nation, that's what it says. Okay, I get it now. Let me replace these with roundabouts. Let me turn up the sound a little bit. I turned it down earlier. Okay, so now let me throw in my beautiful Interstate 95 signs. So one of the people on the Simtropolis web forum, they told me like a certain way that I can like arrange all my landmarks in. I know I mentioned this in a previous episode of the United States of Joe Winko, so I don't have to like scroll and look at it and each individual one to find exactly what I'm looking for, since I create so many mods for this game. So there's my I-95 sign. Oh wait, is that the only on-ramp to I-95? Oh wait, no, there's another one. Right there. Okay, awesome. And there's another sign that I wanted to add near that. The one sign that lets my Sims know that if they continue on this road, they'll be heading into Quebec, Canada. And it's this one right here. Let me just take a picture of it real quick. Yep, like The Sims, you can take pictures of stuff in this game. I love doing that. Okay, so let me take one more. But there's still more stuff I need to add. Now, next is the welcome to Houlton Maine sign. I'm going to put that right... Well, I'm actually going to add two of them. Going to put that right there. Welcome to Houlton Maine, United States of Joe Winko. And another one right there. Let me take a picture. Well, let me zoom in and take a picture. That one's good, but let me get a closer shot. I was worried at first that no one would be able to see the United States of Joe Winko font under it with the heart that I added, but you can kind of see it. I always like adding landmarks to my city because it makes it look really cool and everything, but also because it attracts the Sims to the city, too. Like, the more cool landmarks you have, the more Sims will move in. And then there's one more thing I need to add. The Houlton Maine District Courthouse, which I'll throw in right here. I actually tried making it look like the real one, but it doesn't exactly look like the real one in Houlton, Maine. That's what it looks like here. I actually did a whole YouTube video about how I made this building, because usually how I put the buildings into SimCity 4, I don't actually 3D model them myself. I actually download them from a website called 3D Warehouse, and that's how I get them all into the game and everything. But for this one, I couldn't find that building on 3D Warehouse, so I had to build it myself. It wasn't too difficult, really. It was actually kind of fun, and kind of interesting, too. I'm glad I got to do that. So, now I'm gonna add the necessities. A couple bus stops. There's not gonna be many Sims living here. That's the thing. And a subway station. Well, those aren't bus stops, those are parking garages, but you guys get the drill. I'm gonna need to add the bus stops themselves, actually. If I can find them. Here they are. It gets difficult when you have this many mods installed, like looking for stuff and knowing what to throw down and everything. Oh crap, I made it too far away. Hold on. Just gonna move that one way over. Then I'm gonna add okay, so there's another thing I'm gonna throw in. I should have like at least one of these in every single one of my cities, the Greyhound station. Cause what I notice about the Greyhound stations in the United States of Joe Winko is like it's a major employment opportunity for the people in the towns. I'm not gonna have too much commercial stuff in this town because I just wanted it to be a small town. But I'm going to have some low-density commercial. Like, it's just going to be a couple shops here and there. It's not just going to be a residential place. I'm not sure if I think I do have towns like that, where I don't have any commercial lots zoned. It's just residential, and all the Sims have to commute out of the city for work. Because I want them to use the interstates, and I want them to travel the United States to Winko. I actually did an experiment with one fake town once, and with one testing city once in the United States of Winko, to see how far the Sims will actually travel to work and everything, and I couldn't come up with a fair conclusion, but I know that it's less than 3 cities away they'll travel. Like if you build a long road on going all the way to the other side of the region where all the commercial and industrial zoning is, and then you build the road going all the way to the other side of the region where all the residential areas are. What I noticed was the Sims were all moving out because the commute time was way too long, even though I had like a subway connected to it also. But I never really kept digging into it to see how close it needed to be, really. But I have like plenty of cities like all over this and surrounding this and everything, so they'll be able to find places to work. There won't be a shortage or anything. Worst case scenario, if they really can't, then I just throw in an airport. But I really don't want to add one to this game because it's to this city, because it's supposed to be a small town. I ramble way too much, don't I? Hey, I'm just trying to make the commentary interesting. One person even had the nerve to go onto my video and type, "Oh, the commentary in your videos is bad." And I'm like, fuck off. I don't give a shit. The whole point of my YouTube videos is for you guys to learn about me, really, and the stuff I'm passionate about. Because you can learn stuff about me from every single one of my videos, even this one especially, like with the stuff, not only with the stuff I ramble about, but with these cities I'm building and how I imagine them. I mean, I know that the real Houlton Maine is quite a bit different from this. It doesn't have a subway system running through it, but I can make some adaptations. I never actually wrote the subway before. That's another interesting thing. But I do think it would be very interesting to have a subway connecting all the way around the country like this. Okay, hopefully I can build this to Quebec City. Oh yeah, I can. Awesome! Let me see if I can add another one. Whoops. Yeah, it kind of has to go through the mountains. What I noticed is that sometimes you can't build the subways through the mountains for some reason. And I don't know why, that doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is. I'm not sure if the subways flood in this game. Okay, that worked. Okay. So let me save again. There's still a lot more I need to add to this city before I actually start zoning areas. Need to add a police station, and let me increase the funding for the doctor staff. The hospital and everything. And a couple clinics. So a clinic here. Another one here. And that should be... let me add one more. And let me add a library. City College. A bus stop next to the City College. I'm not sure if the real Houlton Maine actually has a university attached to it, but as I said, we have space to make adaptations. And we need an elementary school. And a high school. Let's make sure they're all getting funded well enough. Oops. Oh, they need power. Didn't know they're out of power out there. Okay, now they have electricity. And a city-wide fire station. Is that it? No, that's not it. You need to add a large police station right here. And they need electricity too. How far do these power lines go? Seriously. Hold on, let me check the taxes. Put all of those on 0 except for dirty industry. I want to spike that up because I don't want any pollution in this town. Even though I'm not even zoning any industrial areas. Make sure mass transit is getting paid enough. Make sure education's good enough. And then city beautification, utilities, sanitation, power, water department. Okay. They still need electricity. Alright. There, now you guys happy? Okay, so I guess that's... Is that everything? Let me just save. Oh, wait, no, there's another thing I'm forgetting. So, I need to have the landfill zone. I don't want it to be by the lake for some reason. And I'm gonna have it curve. Whoops. Up this way. And... Alright, the disposal chutes. That gets rid of all the trash in the cities. In the city. I don't know if it actually needs water, but I'm going to add a water plant by there anyway. And a bus stop. But I'm not sure if Sims actually work there, but your guess is as good as mine. I'll check the transportation, what's it called, later. So I'm going to try mixing it up, like, some residential zoning, and then some... Ooh, that turned out perfectly. And then a bit of commercial zoning. So low-density commercial here. But it's mostly going to be residential zoning. Just need to make sure it stays low density. Yep, like that. Okay, so still a lot more space I want to fill up. Like all around here. Let me just build a road around this. A street around this. Sometimes it's better to lay down the streets like beforehand before you start zoning stuff. Oh man. Okay, so shouldn't take that very long. Wasn't I gonna have like some... Yeah, I was gonna have some low density commercial. Forgot about that. Alright, have it now. Okay, so the houses are starting to build up nice. Glad that's starting to fill up. Let me throw in a park. Yeah, the parks actually draw the Sims in. And a gazebo. Did I unlock anything yet? Nope, I didn't. Damn it. Let me put the playground right here near the wind turbines. And let me zone some more low density residential. And I'm gonna throw in another bus stop here. And another wind turbine here. Okay, it's starting to grow. Awesome. Okay, this road is a bit fucked up, but let me fix that. I mean, the street is a bit fucked up. Excuse me for swearing, but if you've been watching me long enough, you should be used to me swearing by now. Or at least find it amusing, I guess. I don't know. No, what the hell? Okay, let me just throw in a water tower. Nothing wrong with having extra water, is there? No, it's funny that I'm a Floridian and I'm actually saying that. Whoops. Okay. Thought my game was gonna crash. Thank God it didn't. Let me save just in case. Okay, I saved it. Wait, it's saying that there's no way for them to get out? Oh yeah, there isn't a way for them to get out. Let me just de-zone this. I hate it when I have to turn the camera, seriously. I should be able to add like a park here or something. Basketball court, yeah, that's good enough. And a ranger station. So the Power Rangers can receive commands from Zordon. That's what I always think of whenever I see the ranger stations. What the hell is a ranger station anyway? I don't know. Go, go, Power Rangers! Ooh, we have a population of 2,605. So now I should have unlocked the mayor's house. And yes, I did. Gonna put it right here. I'm gonna add a street around it. And I'm gonna zone some more stuff around. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I knew this would be difficult, zoning stuff on rocky terrain. Damn, it is difficult. Wasn't expecting it to be like this. Did I remember to add a... Oh, I did forget that, didn't I? Well, I'll just use this unused space to add wind turbines and bus stops. Wind turbines, bus stops, and a subway station. And okay, it's building up now. There's still more space to add stuff, though. Wait, didn't I unlock the House of Worship? Yeah, I did. Let me throw that down somewhere. Not sure how religious the people are up in Maine, but I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, it is like a small town area, but I think they're more liberal, really. Well, I don't know. Okay, we have a population of 4,085. My goal is 6,000, so I can unlock the large high school. Yeah, and this terrain is so, like, hilly. Can't barely even add anything. Okay, so let me see how that turns out. Ooh, they're all happy to be here. Awesome, they're launching the fireworks. We have a population of 4,718, and they all fit right there. It's not many Sims, but still surprises me that they fit in that small of a space. Let me zone some more residential here. Residentials. And let me add a bus stop with the wind turbines and subway station connection. Wow, you can literally get like all around the city on subway. That's good. And let me add a park or something. Soccer field. That's good. And this is all going to be low density commercials. Commercial. And all this space right here is just going to be wind turbines. And also that. And that. And that. Bus stop. And bus stops. And wind turbines. You need to power these up. Power these places up. Better than nuclear energy. The only reason why nuclear energy is considered like more environmentally friendly is because it doesn't release as much carbon dioxide into the ozone layer. That's what I read. I mean, that's the first thing that shows up when you type it in. Ooh, we unlocked the mayor statue. That's what I was saving that space for. What else did we unlock? A cemetery. I'm not going to add that. Just don't want to for some reason. But I'm going to add a clinic right there. KYS. Okay, so commercial lots are starting to build up. We have a population of 5,605. Oh, thought they were all gonna fit in that spot. We just need 400 more now. I mean, there's more room to zone, like, more areas, but still. Let me check how everything is. Let me check on the fire hazard. No fire hazard. Let me check on the crime. No crime. Well, there's one crime that happened there, apparently. Let me check on educate. What the hell? Why is that? That place has low education right there. Weird. Okay, let me check on power. Health. That place has low health right there. Garbage. No. Desirability. All over has good desirability. Okay, so I think I have an idea. I wanted the population to be at least 6,000 so I can unlock the large high school and large elementary school. So I'm going to add another space here. And here. That's better than nothing. And and then I have all the streets. What? Does the street end there? That's weird. Gonna have it all connect to that. This is just gonna be like low density residential. All this area that I'm zoning. I mean, putting roads down on. It's hilly. Okay, so now let's throw in the water pipes. Do not want my Sims to die of thirst. There's no water shortage in the United States of Joe Winko. If only we could live in a utopia like that. There's no shortage of water in Florida at all, I can assure you guys all of that. However, one state away, I've heard that there's a water shortage in Atlanta. I think that's strange. But Florida's water, it isn't fresh water, so people can't live off of it. Weird. Oh, I unlocked the large elementary school. Let me see. I'm going to add another library. They might be bitching about another college too, so I'm going to add that also. Along with the bus stop next to it. And let's add another bus stop here, actually. And another subway station. Not Jared Fogle subway. I mean literal subway. Don't even get me started on that idiot. And that guy creeps me out, honestly. Like, you could just look at his pictures and tell how evil he is. I mean, he looks like Satan himself. I don't know what Satan looks like, but I don't want to find out. Oh wait, I know what Satan looks like. I stare in the mirror all the time. Okay, that's not a funny joke. I shouldn't joke about that, seriously. Like, devil stuff, like, really creeps me out. Like, being possessed and everything. I don't really like to talk about that stuff. I'm always worried that the more you talk about it, the more negative energy you attract. I try my best not to give off or have too much negative energy, really. Because it wears you down, and it doesn't lead to anything good, whether you're attracting spirits or not. It's like that scene in Harry Potter when Hermione Granger says that even in the wizarding world, hearing voices isn't a good sign. How does negative energy have anything to do with hearing voices? I'm not sure why I thought of that. I never heard voices before, in case you're all wondering. I remember back in middle school, my algebra teacher, like whenever she was writing stuff on the chalkboard and wasn't looking at us, like everyone would be whispering to each other and talking to each other during class, and then she would go like, "I'm hearing voices, not the ones inside my head," and then everyone would be like freaked out and everything. I just thought it was funny. That would be a scary thing to suffer from, though. I mean, I had visions of crazy stuff happening, but my psychiatrist told me that that was just my imagination. Okay, so... And I do honestly believe that my Sims 2 characters are actually living, conscious beings. That's why I always try my best to make sure they're all happy. I mean, but for my residents in the United States of Joe Winko, I'm not so sure. I don't see them at all, really. Just a bunch of, like, sprites walking the streets. It's just to represent people being there, but they're not always accurate. Not sure if that made any sense, but whatever. Ew, well... Oh man, why isn't it... Gonna replace this with a wind turbine. We have a population of 5,900 something. I'm gonna need to add more parks to this area so the Sims are more inclined to move in. I already have like a soccer field. I didn't have that. Let me throw that in. Okay, threw it in. There's more cool stuff I can add. Softball field, will that fit anywhere? Yep, fits right here. But also cuts off some of this area. Doesn't matter, I'll replace it with a wind turbine. What? Why is it saying that they can't get anywhere? They have space. Oh, wait, okay, symbol went away. Let me save. Okay, now we're at a population of 6,000, finally. Okay, so there's a subway line. I didn't know it was like running like that close. Wow. Oh, and there's still like subways I haven't connected yet. Is there anything else I haven't connected? Oh, this. And is there anything else I haven't connected? I don't know why it gets tinted like that, that blue tint. I'm gonna need to ask about that on the Simtropolis web forms. Hope that doesn't mean that the subway is like flooded or anything. Let me speed this up. Want those areas to build up. And let me add in the large high school that I finally unlocked. Okay, that's good. Okay, no one's moving into this patch of land. What's up with that? Maybe I need to add a park by it. Yeah, I will. And a couple wind turbines. Sims need electricity. Hopefully that gets it somewhere. Are you kidding me? No Sims are moving in? Okay, if no Sims move in, I'm just gonna dezone that area and replace it with... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Whoops. Oh, wait, they moved in. Okay, good. Let me save. Okay, so... population of 8,000... And let me take a picture of this. My beautiful building that I built in milk shape. The Houlton Maine courthouse building. Looks different from the one in Inverness. It's not orange at all, but it's still cool. Let me take a full view picture of the entire town. And I-95 running right by it. Everyone lives west of Interstate 95 in this version of it. Not sure how it is in real life. Okay, so let me dezone all of this. And let me zone some low density commercial. Let me see if that gets built up. It should. Yep, it did. It did. I did. What the fuck was I saying? Now, did I unlock anything cool yet? No, just a cemetery. I want to add that. No, it doesn't matter. It looks big. It looks good enough, really, in my opinion. good enough for me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's Vermont. Never mind. Wrong city. Okay, so... yeah. As I mentioned earlier, zoning stuff on rocky terrain is difficult. Okay, the schools are good enough. Let me save. Let me check traffic, see how that is. So that isn't the only... there's 2 entrances I-95. Traffic... oh my gosh, the traffic is actually really good! Huh! Aw, that's awesome! No congestion everywhere! Let me see where all the Sims commute to. Do any of them use Interstate 90? Oh, yep, they all do. They all catch the buses and the subways and shit like that. Now, what about this road? Does any... yep, they use that road too. Some of them use their cars, some of them use the buses. And, oh yeah, the Greyhound bus. They use that. Wow. They do use the Greyhound bus to commute. It's not just that they go there for work. And they use the bus station. It's always interesting seeing where the Sims all go and everything. They don't even have Quebec City built yet, but I'm pretty sure they won't need it. They all seem to be doing pretty good. So, as a matter of fact, I'm actually gonna end this part of the series right here. I mean, end this part of this episode right here. I hope you guys all liked it. It was a lot of fun building the city in the United States of Joe Winko. It's always a lot of fun. So, that's basically it. Hold on one second. There's another thing I need to add. Gonna add another I-95 sign right here. And gonna take another picture of it. And let me get one more shot of the city so I can choose an awesome thumbnail for it. That looks good enough. Houlton, Maine. So, yeah, that's basically it. Everyone in the town seems really happy and everything. We have a population of 8,000. And let me save. So yeah, thanks so much to James Jansma for answering last episode's trivia question correctly and for becoming the mayor of Houlton, Maine. I always love building these cities. It's a lot of fun. Thanks so much to everyone who watched this episode, and I hope you guys all liked it. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget to answer this episode's trivia question correctly so you can become the mayor of my next city in the United States of Joe Winko. So that's it. Peace out, people. This episode's trivia question. What was the name of the evil mad scientist in Joe Winko's 2009 Sims 2 survival horror film, Revolt of the Dead? Answer this question in the comments. The first person to comment the correct answer will be crowned the mayor in my next city of the United States of Joe Winko. Please also mention the name you want to be listed as. Remember, you must use the same name at all times. That is it. Peace out, people.